Shock report, Sean Spicer just handed Sarah Huckabee the opportunity of a lifetime. Allegedly, Sean Spicer may be on the way out. A restructuring is apparently about to happen at the White House briefing room. According to the Gateway pundit, Sarah Huckabee Sanders is set to become the new White House press secretary over Sean Spicer. Watch the video of Sarah Huckabee below and you will understand. You want to create a false narrative. Sarah Sanders destroys reporter.
Jonathan?
Sarah, two parts of the Comey question regarding the interview the president just gave. First of all, isn't it inappropriate for the president of the United States to ask the FBI director directly if he is under investigation?
No, I don't believe it is.
One of these conversations, the president said, happened at a dinner where the FBI director, according to the president, was asking to stay on as FBI director. Don't you see how that's a conflict of interest? The FBI director is saying he wants to keep his job, and the president is asking whether or not he is under investigation.
I don't see that as a conflict of interest, and neither do the many legal scholars and others that have been commenting on it for the last hour. So no, I don't see that as an issue.
Wait, Sarah, the other thing I want to ask you about is, I asked you directly yesterday, this is a different subject related to Comey. I asked you directly yesterday if the president had already decided to fire James Comey when he met with the Deputy Attorney General. And you said no. Also, the Vice President of the United States said directly that the President acted to take the recommendation of the Deputy Attorney General to remove the FBI Director. Sean Spicer said directly it was all him, we mean the Deputy Attorney General. Now we learn from the President directly that he had already decided to fire James Comey. So why were so many people giving answers that just weren't correct? Were you guys in the dark? Was the Vice President misled again? As happened.
I know you love to report that we were misled and we want to create. Hold on, Jonathan. I let you finish and read off every single one of those statements. So unless you want to trade places, I think it's my turn now. I think it's pretty simple. I hadn't had a chance to have the conversation directly with the president to say. I'd had several conversations with him, but I didn't ask that question directly. Had you already made that decision? I went off of the information that I had when I answered your question. I've since had the conversation with him right before I walked on today, and he laid it out very clearly. He had already made that decision. He'd been thinking about it for months, which I did say yesterday and have said many times since. And Wednesday, I think, was the final straw that pushed him, and the recommendation that he got from the Deputy Attorney General just further solidified his decision, and again, I think reaffirmed that he made the right one.
Was the Vice President in the dark too? This is important. Was the Vice President in the dark too?
Nobody was in the dark, Jonathan. You want to create this false narrative. If we want to talk about contradicting statements and people that were maybe in the dark, how about the Democrats? Let's read a few of them. You want to talk about them? Here's what Democrats said not long ago about Comey. Harry Reid said Comey should resign and be investigated by the Senate. Senator Chuck Schumer said, I don't have confidence in him any longer. Senator Bernie Sanders said it would not be a bad thing for the American people if Comey resigned. Nancy Pelosi said Comey was not in the right job. Former DNC chair Debbie Wasserman Schultz said that she thought Comey was no longer able to serve in a neutral and credible way. President Obama's advisor Valerie Jarrett reportedly urged him to fire Comey. Just yesterday, Representative Maxine Waters said that Hillary Clinton would have fired Comey. If you want to talk about people in the dark, our story is consistent. The president is the only person that can fire the director of the FBI. He serves at the pleasure of the president. The president made the decision. It was the right decision. The people that are in the dark today are the Democrats. They want to come out, they want to talk about all of these, they love Comey and how great he was. Look at the facts. The facts don't lie. Their statements are all right there. I think it's extremely clear that, and frankly, I think it's kind of sad. In Washington, we finally had something that I think we should have all been able to agree on, and that was that Director Comey shouldn't have been at the FBI, but the Democrats want to play partisan games, and I think that's the most glaring thing that's being left out of all of your process stories. John Roberts.
Very good. Excellent. Sean Spicer has allegedly called for the staff change, says the Gateway pundit. Spicer is reported to be up for a promotion to a different role in communications for the White House. Sarah Sanders will be a wonderful pick for the role and will uphold the amazing job that Sean Spicer has done. What do you think? Share this on your wall and give Sean Spicer a thank you in the comments. He deserves it. Spicer has had to deal with the media in the worst way and has stood up valiantly against the media monsters. If it becomes true that he is leaving, let's wish him good luck in his next role. So true, so true. Let us know what you think in the comments below, and thank you so much for watching. She's a tough cookie.